let's roll the trailer for Never Yield.
I keep it going like, I keep it moving like, I keep it going like, I keep it going, they ain't bringing me down. I keep on flowing like I live in it now. Like a river, I be driven in style. I'm running wild now, I'm on the way anyway, cause I took a different route. Say it loud, I say it proud, I'm never gonna quit. I'm too legit, need no assist, I'm always in a mix. Ain't never seen anything quite like this. In a league of my own, I'm one of a kind. I be in the zone, I be on the grind, I leave me alone. You wasting my time, the clock's ticking, I'm not slipping, I gotta get it. Every second, every minute, it's why I'm living. Everything but's about it, that's why I'm winning. Even when they got it, I see the vision. Ain't no limit to where I can take it. If you're thinking otherwise, then you're mistaken. Every barrier I'm breaking, you are now in the midst of a legend in the making. And that's a fact, got it like that. One time for your mind, bring it right back. Running the game, and I'm on the right track. I'm running the game, and I'm on the right track.
That was slapping, you know what I mean? And that rap, it was dope. We got Neil. Neil Jones is stopped by. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up? Did y'all really play air horns? That's crazy.
Bringing the club to you, homie.
Yeah. Oh man, that's amazing. Y'all let me back on this show. I can't believe
Yeah,
this.
I know. I was like, I don't know if we
Y'all
should
messed
have
up
Neil
now.
back. You know,
Right?
Especially after clown me.
Right people
Yeah.
I made mad last time.
I had, you know what I had to
so many-
do from last time? He had a gritty, like a janky gritty controller. I had to bring him a fresh, crisp controller so he doesn't die too many times. And I think we're gonna roll it right this time.
I saw how good he was at the last game, so I'm expecting that same energy.
Oh yeah.
We need that energy. But thanks for coming back, man. Like, you've done so much. It's been blowing up everywhere, social media, the press, that type of thing, and it's just looking gorgeous. Let's get into the gameplay and
hustling.
yeah, like could you talk about, you were on the very first Black Voices in Gaming, which was exciting for us, you know, because it kind of came all together serendipitously, pretty much. I can use big words
Yeah,
sometimes.
super last minute.
Yeah. But can you talk about talk about the game and kind of where you're at with development and such?
Yeah. So development's pretty much done. I'm like at the tail end of it. It's like 98% done. I'm just doing some important stuff, trying to make sure that it comes out everywhere at the same time. Did a bunch of updates to the game. I don't know if you can tell, but like I got different camera angles in there now. I slowed it down specifically for you.
Here comes the joke.
But no,
He definitely did. He gave us the the special build, the
Yeah.
Alfonso build.
Wow.
no, it speeds up. It speeds up a little bit.
Yeah, it's
But yeah, man, just a ton of work. I put out another demo a couple months ago. Got a lot of feedback. So like the feedback was actually, hey, we want it harder. We want in different modes. We want this and that. So I did that. Like I don't know if you saw when you first started up the game, you got an option for what mode you want to play. So they said they wanted it harder. I'll be surprised if anybody beats this game on Insane. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, okay, you want to hurt? I hear you.
Can you break down the concept and the narrative of the game for folks that have never seen this before?
Yeah, so Aerial Knights Never Yield is a narrative runner, and that's pretty much what you would think of as a traditional runner game, but it has an actual beginning, middle, and end as far as the story. You can end the game and then replay it, and it has a story where we have cutscenes in between each level. It's built to a lot of quality of life things for speedrunners. So we track your time per level, your overall time for the entire game, and we put a lot of features in the game so that like that, if you die, you get back into the game super quickly.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of tricks, so you can like dash through the entire game, but it makes it a lot harder. You can turn up the difficulty, which turns off all the slow motion in the game. and it creates new obstacles per level, so the levels change a little bit. But everything in the game is hand placed. It's not procedurally generated, and that's what took me so long to make this game. I'm exhausted. I'm never gonna do this again. But no, it was super fun to make. I'm so happy with the reactions that everybody comes to me with the game, and I'm constantly I literally made this game in front of everybody. Like you can look at my Twitter. I post every other day. I'm like, hey, I'm putting this in the game, I'm putting that in the game. I just put up a new splash image of the game, and I asked everybody who follows me. I was like, hey, should this be the new splash image of the game? And everyone voted yes. So I just updated the Steam page in new art all the time. It's really driven by the people who want to play it.
So we got our first post-show posted, and it is from Slime Hunter. Who did the music? I was, this person was reading my mind, because that track, the song in the trailer was super sick. Like, we were bobbing our heads. There was too much. There was the transition. You couldn't see us. But who did the music? Who's the composer?
My homie Dan did the music. I grew up with Dan. We've pretty much been trying to hustle our way into the game industry for the last 10 years. I came to him with the prototype of the game, and we kind of came up with the sound together. And he kind of just pumped out the entire soundtrack. We went to a couple of rappers and singers to rap and sing on top of a few of the tracks. And who knows, we might have some kind of music thing coming out with the game when the game comes out. You got to follow me on Twitter to see what's coming up next.
And so how can we follow you on Twitter, since you pull that up now?
Yeah, it's at Ariel_Knight. On Twitter, you can you find me. If you follow,
it's right there. So how
if you follow Black Voices, you'll find me.
So how has that been, developing in public, basically? Because I know that can be somewhat stressful sometimes.
It's not been that stressful, because the only thing that was really, really out there was level 1. It's pretty much whole level. And all of the major feedback I took back was how the game actually feels, not the art and stuff that was already decided before I kind of put it out into the public like that. But yeah, it was a mistake. Yeah, I should not have done that. I should have waited. Because it's a little bit more pressure, because everybody's like, oh, this is so amazing, keep it up. And I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, no, I know how it is. Is it because if you are absent for a week, they're like, what's happening? Is the game ever coming out? Dude, I'm gone for a week or 2 weeks.
Right, I gotta take a nap sometimes. But I know we're talking about my game and all that stuff. I just want to say, the show's been amazing. Whoever did the graphics is amazing. Matt, you're amazing. I know you're not on camera, but you're super dope. I just been watching and chilling while I'm doing the achievements for the game right now, and I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I mean, I'm a fan of art in general. A big fan. I'm an artist too. So every time we do motion graphics, shout out to Timmy, by the way, and Abe for editing and stuff. But this is from Scott.
Man, you got a dash.
You got to run. Man.
I got smashed. Man, this game is dope.
All right,
this is parkour.
Hand over the sticks.
All right.
I'm gonna try this out, and
it's the same spot you died last year.
I'm gonna get smashed too. You could ask Ryan, who's right there.
Yeah, man, I really love the game. I've been playing it a little bit, and I think the thing that I really love about it the most is just it's like parkour meets Miles Davis, brother. It is just so dope, because you can get into that groove. You're just
Yeah.
You're just rolling with it and getting the moves down, and just starting to get the mechanics down, and it just smooths. The game mechanics play really, really well.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And how are you? I haven't got to talk to you in forever.
I'm good, brother.
How's your day going? Yeah,
everything's great. Cool. Everything's good, man. We're supporting the Game Heads folks. So I really would love for you and other developers that are featured here to shout out these folks, the students who are trying to get into this industry, and just tell them like you got to put in the work, but it is possible for us to be in this industry.
Gotta slide all the way through, Justin. I'm sorry.
I know,
Yeah, I'm
this is
listening.
terrible.
It's super important. Everybody should support the children and the younger people trying to get in the game industry, but Justin also needs to slide.
I need to
because
slide the whole
bro.
time
Come on,
right
bro.
here.
You gotta keep going all the way through, man. Commit.
What?
Commit. You got up. You got up. Why?
I
you
got
do
up? Okay.
Yeah, come on.
All
Man.
right.
Hold the
going on,
button.
homie? I need
how
the
they-
Now
opposite.
he's
Now I
hold
need the
on, homie.
opposite of the rap horn. Maybe the rap boo.
No, so for everybody watching, there is a prologue before.
I didn't get up. All right.
You gotta go faster, bro.
Okay.
Gotta go faster. No, come on. Not slide into the cones, homie. What's going on?
All right, yeah. So jump over that thing, dash it out, dash, jump.
Oops, wrong one.
Jump.
See, it's not that
My
easy,
heart.
bro. See, he was making fun of me, but it's not. It's not that easy. But
It is easy though. It's so easy. This is
from
level
the person
one.
who's made the damn game. Like, oh, this is easy. Like,
So that one I just have to dash under it, right?
yeah, you gotta.
No, you slide under it. So
Yeah, slide under.
I mean,
you still got to
slide,
get
yeah.
ahead of the van.
Yeah, you gotta get ahead.
So-
You gotta go fast.
Oh,
Now run.
okay. Why
Now,
gotta
now
jump?
slide. Slide. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me. Killing me, Smalls.
This is on easy, bro. What's going on?
Is this on easy,
Oh
really?
yeah. Yeah, it's on easy, man.
All right.
Oops.
No, what had happened was I saw a bunch
See,
of
we had
streamers.
handed off
They
to
were just
Justin, who
like,
said
man.
he was this professional game
Well,
player.
you gotta ask some questions
I'm
now.
asking some questions now. All right. So,
Nah, I need
what
to know.
else are you
I
working
need Justin
on
to pass
after
this.
this?
Working on a couple of projects. People really been hitting me up. He got past it. He did it. People really been hitting me up after the game came out to, help on small projects, and I'm down to help everybody. Been hopping on people's streams and talking to them, and really, trying to give advice to people who, are either new to the game industry or, trying to get in the game industry.
So,
cool.
So yeah, I'm just gonna try to see what I can see the reaction to this game. If people really like it, maybe I can like do something real quick with a couple more levels. But we'll see how people like it.
all right. So any like alter sort of characters or adding sort of swag to the characters, some more music.
Oh yeah, so every time you beat the game or beat a level, you have you unlock an outfit. We have outfits, we have like all types of stuff like that in the game. And you can go back and replay levels. We have mini games in the game. There's a bunch of stuff.
Mini game. That's dope.
Can we access the mini game here?
No, you have to beat the level to get to the mini game.
Oh,
That's what I was trying to get.
It wasn't easy. That was normal, son. What are you talking about?
Well, that's the easy level, the normal one.
Yeah.
No, but black game development been blowing up, man. I ain't never seen this many black people like actually getting attention, getting spotlights while making their games and like trying to be showcased. It's really, it's really different.
So have you been able to connect a lot with the community at large, the development community?
We talk on Twitter here and there, but I don't really talk to people. I kind of stay in my room.
Yeah.
And just mind my business, That's the best way not to say nothing wrong, because me, I've been trying my best not to say the wrong thing. It's rough.
So we have another question from Twitch. Zarzar18 asks, how long has the game been in development?
See, that's a weird question, because like for other people, they can just like start a game and go straight through. But me, when I started this game, I had like 3 day jobs. So I would literally come home exhausted from 2 of the day jobs and then work on this for like 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
One of the jobs, I actually brought my laptop and I was just like there hustling away as much as I could in between, having to talk to people and do work. But after a couple, it's been about 2.5 years consistently. But, it could have been a lot shorter if, I wasn't broke. I didn't need the money.
But so for 2 years, while you were working 3 jobs, or was it that after you like quit your day job and you're like, I'm just gonna go hard on this?
I didn't ever really quit my day job. I always had like 2 jobs while I was working on this. It just went from 3 to 2. That's all.
I think it's interesting. I mean, that's the consensus of most indie game developers. I mean, I got like 40 jobs. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you hustle more than everybody. I saw your schedule. I was like, nah, not me. That was scary.
You gotta hustle though, you know. So like, hats off to you. You know, gotta commend you for that.
Sleep too.
What?
I said you need to get some sleep too.
That's totally true. Yeah.
You sleep when you're dead. It's fine.
I think we're both
I'm getting close to it.
We're both workaholics, so this
yeah,
dude right
it's,
here.
it's just real hard not to do stuff. You know, you sit around and you're like, man, I could be doing this or I could be doing that.
Yeah, that's so true. Like people are like, "Oh, did you play Cyberpunk or did you play the newest this, that, and the third or whatever?" And I'm like, I personally like to create stuff more than to just indulge in stuff. And there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, I gotta be making something all the time. Like you were talking about the art. Like I get sparked up and fired up when I see someone's sprite art. So I was like, "Yo, would you do our Black Voices in Gaming thing?" And then I was working with Abe on Abe put together the initial logo, and we were working on the logo together and that type of stuff. And it's like always,
that logo is dope.
Yeah, I dig it. You know, shout out to Abe for that for sure.
Yeah, work is an interesting thing. Like the longest, it was a conversation we had like a month ago or so. We just sat there and talked about stocks. That's the longest I went without working. We sat there for like 2 hours and we just talked about the stock market. It was crazy. I felt like an old man, but it was fun.
That was really funny. That you really got me into stocks. I think I download. This is really off topic, and people are like, "What the hell are y'all talking about?"
I know. This man, I told you that y'all had me back. I was like, really?
Yeah. I think when you're developing and you're in a creative mind state and you're like just hustling just to like put money into your projects, you don't, a lot of times, this is me and I know a lot of other game developers are in the same boat, we don't think about our futures because we don't have 401ks and shit like that. Like it's like we're putting all of our energy into this thing, but then you're hitting your 30s, you're hitting your 40s, and you're like, okay, I got to start building my nest egg now. So I think it is important as developers and Black developers too to start these conversations. Like, how do we invest? I was talking to him yesterday about some stocks that are coming up, and he works in crypto, and I'm like, I got to start getting into this stuff and start building that up because we can't. I mean, what if my hand breaks? I can't, use my elbow to code or whatever. But but we got to have a break and feel kind of comfortable, and to the extent where we feel like we could be creative, but not like we're going to be out on the streets, right?
Yeah. And I think gamers, once that gaming generation gets like really into the stock market and stuff, they're gonna be amazing at it because they've been looking at like stat sheets and all the RPG elements for like the last 20 years, and they're gonna just like go in there and go ham. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. It's exciting. Oh, jump!
Damn. All right, we got another question from Twitch.
Oh,
Dan,
we got a question.
U2INHA Xena. I don't know. What part of the game are you the most proud of?
The most proud of? I don't know. I think that's a question I would have to answer like after it's done and out. But I think I'm just proud. Like, I always saw it as just a game that I would make as somebody who never really got into the game industry by like the traditional means, and the fact that I got a publisher, the fact that it's coming out on consoles and like all these other platforms and stuff like that, I already take it as a win. I'm proud of the entire thing. I'm proud that I got to this point that people want to talk to me.
That's a
happy.
huge. What?
I said, but yeah, I'm just happy. I'm good.
That's dope. Yeah, that's a huge accomplishment, everything that you've done. Like, just seeing it everywhere and getting a publisher is is pretty amazing. You know what I mean? Like, so that whole process, a lot of developers don't even get to this point of putting something out.
Yeah, it was thanks to help from you too, man. I remember all the suggestions and all the things that you sent me. So like, you know, everybody got me here. That's why I just appreciate everybody, and anybody who wants to talk to me. That's why I'll make time to like hop on their stream or like get on the Zoom call. I don't care. I just appreciate it, like any and everybody at this point.
That's great. That's love.
What's up, man?
So we have another question, Fisher. What are your inspirations for this game, or in general?
Oh, people, you know, people ask me that all the time, and every day it changes depending on like what I can remember. Because I got a terrible memory. But the overall game was inspired by like runners from the past, like Cannonball, and you know, all of those classic type of runners that I played. You know, it's inspired by Sonic the Hedgehog. It was inspired by a little bit of anime. The music was inspired by Cowboy Bebop. You got Dash or Jumbo. Oh.
And we got one more question after this too. We have to head out. Oh my god. So
Dash. It's the easiest way.
He's getting into it. So you're inspired by the runners of the past, Sonic the Hedgehog, and like some of the games that you used to love, you know, when you're younger, and some of the new contemporary stuff. Wendy Baps asks, what do you start with? Story, art, funding, etc.
Oh, yeah, no, I just go to like my like little idea book and see what I feel like doing. And then I come up with like the general like story of, you know, what's going on in the world. So I know what kind of art is going to need to be made. But like the actual level itself, I kind of do that last because like the level is dictated by what art is around it. So it's kind of like a process of, you know, how stuff.
This dude finished off camera. He was like, Ryan's in the back, like, yo, wrap it up. This
Wait,
dude's
I'm still playing, homie. I'm trying to beat this level. Hold on.
That's great. I mean, thank you so much for joining us. Where can we find Never Yield, Aerial Knights Never Yield, and where can we find you, the audience?
Yeah, so if you, thank you for having me. I appreciate you having me back, even though it was a mistake. No. You can find me on Twitter. Just follow at Aerial_Knight. I post everything there. The game's coming out on pretty much everything you could think that you would want it on, without being specific. And the release date is coming super soon. They won't let me talk about it right now, but if you follow me on Twitter, I got you.
Nice. Thanks for coming out, for sure.
Wishlist this game. This game.
Yeah, wishlist the game. I'm going to send you out.
Go check out the new art on Twitter. Tell me what you think.
Clowning a little bit. But thank you so much, man.
So
talk to you soon.
All right.